We are looking at the major U.S. stock averages in positive territory on this Thursday morning, and this does come amid recent equity market volatility amid trade tensions. Well, this morning we are digesting the latest bank earnings, and joining me to weigh in is Gabriela Berrospi, CEO and founder of Latino Wall Street. Gabby, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. So Trump saying we're in a trade war with China and the U.S. would be a nothing without tariffs. So tell me about what we're seeing across markets.
Yeah, so what we're seeing across the markets is a lot of volatility because there's a lot of back and forth from our leaders about China, right? We had declared China our enemy, but then we said there was nothing to worry about China, that it was fine and it was all going to work out. And immediately after that, we said that China is not following whatever they had to follow for the upcoming meeting. So there's a lot of confusion right now, a lot of back and forth, and how that gets reflected on the markets is a lot of volatility, a lot of uncertainty. And something to consider, though, is that the the assets that are known as being to cover, from the volatility is the commodities. So we're seeing those commodities extremely high, and this is because everything that's happening right now, it's uncertain and it's not clear. So we're going to continue seeing that trend.
And Gabby, earnings season is underway. We've been getting some big beats from the big banks, but of course we're also hearing from consumer household names. So what are your takeaways from the reports we've received so far this week?
Yes, I think BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, those are going to be the ones that are going to dominate the banking industry, as they always had, right? One is for consumers, one for the investment sector. I think those two are going to be the winners. BlackRock pretty much owns everything, even things that we don't know about that we use on our daily basis. So I'm personally not a big fan of Citigroup and Wells Fargo, but I think BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase are going to be the leads. They're going to continue to be the leads, whether we see some volatility or not. We will have higher demand. For example, now that interest rates are going to continue to get cut, we will see more people. We already started seeing that since the first cut. More people interested in taking out loans. It incentivizes investments, and BlackRock, of course, the king of investment banks, and more people, institutional money, right? The smart money will continue to invest. And now that we're seeing gold at record highs, that of course it's another thing Wall Street has started to notice, right? Like we had Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, saying, "Oh, I think gold could go to 10,000. I think now it's a good time to have it in my portfolio," as if it wasn't a good time before. But this is an important symbol that even Wall Street leaders, right, the most important CEOs from the banks are waking up and saying, wow, we need to invest in this. So we're going to see more liquidity, more money pouring into all these different asset classes, and that's just going to help the banks.
Well, Gabby, thank you so much for joining us. We will have to leave it there, but thank you again for joining us and for your perspective.
Thank you.